tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out, tearing out.
Hey family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you for coming and sharing some time with me. Do you all like my nighttime backdrop video recording? I had a productive day today and I'm just not getting to you all, so I apologize, but here we go, right? So, and you know what? I may have subconsciously done this because I really wanted to feel the moon energy, even though you can't really see the moon tonight. It's a new moon. You know, the Scorpio energy has been heavy. Kali Ma has been around. We're in Scorpio season. It's a Scorpio new moon. A lot of my readings I've been doing lately is talking about turning over that leaf of that dark night. And I just watched Batman Dark Knight. I love Batman. He's my favorite superhero. Well, one of my favorite. Like, he's one of three, but he's definitely number one. And I just wanted to come and talk to you all about that because with the winter season coming up, if you're in the northern hemisphere, I know on the south you're a bit different, but the energy is still the same, right? Because we're still in Scorpio season. So although you all are going into spring right now, or summer, your spring going into summer, you still have that heavy transition, that heavy energy. So I wanted to talk about, you know, seasonal depression and how to overcome that dark night of the soul, right? That part of you that goes through what feels like the bowels of hell, okay? And how to overcome that and not allow yourself to be beaten up by that. If you're anything like me, you have had moments like this in your life where you have experienced certain things and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, what is happening? Why am I thinking these things? Why am I meeting these people? Why am I getting, you know, disrespected? Why am I getting tried? Why are these old feelings coming up? Why do I just want to cry and crawl into a corner and never come out of it again? Right? But we have to allow ourselves to go through that because one, that's part of our human experience. It's part of our human nature. But two, it allows us to grow. Because despite what our preconceived notions are, our programming, what the world would have us to believe, the dark is not evil. Okay? I know dark people are considered scary, right? Less than. I know that whenever something is bad, you know, you get a black mark on it, right? There's certain things that make you always relate the darkness or blackness to something that is not good. But when you really think about things, you cannot see the light. You cannot appreciate the stars or the moon or the planets without darkness. You cannot appreciate the light without the dark. You cannot allow things to be illuminated, and you cannot cast out the shadows without having certain darkness, right? If you're an artist or a photographer, a videographer, like right now I'm doing my video, you know that shadowing is important. Lighting is important too, yes, but shadowing is just as important. See, if I take my hands in and shadow the camera, you see how that changes the color and things? Look at that, right? How that just automatically shifts things. How that automatically shifts things for you when you have a different perspective of it, when you have the right shadowing on certain things. So no more looking at the darkness as something that's horrible. We were created in darkness. Your mother didn't have a flashlight, okay? It was darkness in the womb, and from which you emerged from. The majority of this universe is dark. Although it has equal amount of light, it needs the dark. It needs to have that balance. We are the same. So you have to go through these emotions, and you have to go through these dark periods in your life, or these heavy periods in your life, in order for you to be whole, in order for you to be complete, in order for you to have this full throttle cycle. Okay? It's not something that's bad or detrimental. It's something that is necessary. Now, with that being said, how you overcome these things is just by thinking that, knowing that it's just a cycle, knowing that it's just something for you to go through and things that you need to allow yourself to complete, things that is meant to be experienced but not lived in. We should not be living in these dark nights. We should not always be wanting to absorb these energies into our life without allowing ourselves to expel certain things. Excuse me. See, when you go through this dark night, it's because there's certain things you have to face or certain things you have to go through that you may have been keeping pent up. There's a lot of emotions that a lot of us don't deal with, and sometimes they just bubble forth. And I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry for people that were raised in households where emotion wasn't allowed to be shown, or men who were told that they have to be hard in order to be a true man, making them keep those emotions inside. Not having a healthy balance of shown emotions, a healthy balance of happiness, of love, of joy, of peace, of anger, of depression, of sadness, of disappointment. Not having a wide array of that leaves you inequipped to handle certain situations in your life. So when you find yourself going through this dark period in your life, always look for the lesson in it. What is the lesson for you in the situation to help you grow and glow brighter once you come out of that? Once you come out of this situation, how are you going to be better? Always looking at the bright side, always knowing that the sun comes out. Because the universe goes, or the earth rather I should say, goes through a cycle of darkness but of light as well. And always in equal rotation. There is no one favor over the other. And that's how we have to look at things. Not look at it as a bad period or we did something or we're being punished. But that we have the opportunity to experience something that's going to allow us to grow and be an even better individual. So that way we can have a better life. So that way we can have better experiences in the future. But when we sit and wallow and stay there and miss the opportunity to look at things from a brighter side, you're going to continue to go through that cycle over and over and over again. And then it's going to feel like it's a constant, what am I doing wrong? What is it that, is happening to me? Why is my life so horrible? And you start murmuring and talking against yourself. And when you murmur and talk against yourself, you're cursing yourself. You're cursing yourself to an internal cycle of damnation, which is depression and sorrow, aka hell. You're keeping yourself there. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done. But that's where you have to know yourself and know how you can motivate yourself. If you know that you need outside motivation from other people, because, we all need that boost. I listen to motivational videos because sometimes I'm like, whatever. I know how to motivate myself, yes. But it doesn't hurt to put on a little Les Brown and get some motivation. So when we tap into these outside things to motivate us, we have to know ourselves to say, okay, this is what can get me going. I'm feeling down in the dumps. I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to do my hair. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to smile at these stupid people. I just want a bottle and a blunt and I want to chill in my corner and not interact with anyone. But I know that's not productive. And I know that there's something better for me to do with my time than to behave in this manner. So let me pull myself out the slump. Let me listen to this motivational speaker. Let me call that motivational friend. Let me go on that motivational social media account and get a little inspiration to spark, to give that darkness some light. Because wherever the light goes, it drives out the darkness. And then you can allow yourself to grow. And that's all the dark night of the soul is about. That's all seasonal depression is about. It's for a season. It's not forever. It's meant to last for a little amount of time. But there's ways around it, and you can survive it by having the mentality and then having the physical drive and wherewithal to get things done. So, wealthy family, that's all that I have for you today. I love you all. And of course, I am here as well, right? I offer mental health sessions. I still connect with your spirit team. But we have a conversation. Some call it therapy, and that's fine. It's therapeutic. It's healing. Get some things off your chest in a safe space. Not enough of us have that. Which is why I saw it was so important to provide that. So if you don't have any of those things in your life, you have me. And my spirit saw fit to make the camera light up, change the lighting for me. But know that you're not alone. And it's not forever. We will be able to overcome this. Get over it. Okay? Working through it so we can get over it. I love you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.